Hey guys, so here we are at our oh god, okay, here we are at our wonderful dubstep tutorial with our rides and our percussion. So I found a bunch of percussive, whatever you want to call it, little sample thingamajiggers, and I think we will all enjoy them. And I didn't get too many, I only got 1, 2, 5, because I didn't want to get carried away with it, and I mean you can, and it just sounds ridiculous then. So, ride here, I did put a ride, I like it quite a bit, so it's not too loud and obnoxious, and it's not taking up all my EQ, so we're going to keep it. So I just placed it on every other bar. Sounds pretty nice. Where every other bar where the first kick is. So just beam, like that. So we'll work with this. This one I already know. It's like a snare laser. It's really cool. It's kind of based off a snare and it comes into a laser. You can tell it like starts as a snare hit and comes out of it. Let's look in depth. Okay, so this part like right here is a snare. And it makes the snare sound really cool. So we'll go ahead and throw that onto every other snare. Because I don't want it all the time or it'll be really annoying. Alright, sorry, I just been doing the rhymes, and I really don't like that. That's the thing about percussion. You gotta know when to throw it away. Okay? You got to. And think of it with a bass line. It sounds cool like that, if it was just like drums. But with a bass line, it's just gonna mess it up. Same with that one. Now these two right here I know I want because they're bongos. So let's go on this one. Alright, well, let's just do the bongos. Okay, I didn't find any bells or anything, so whatever. I have a perfect place for them, too. And to give it kind of a cool effect, we can do this. Okay, so we have a rather large group, but that's okay. And we'll rename it to drums. I mean, you can group it, you don't have to. It's just easier to take them out and listen to just the bass line. That's really the only reason why I do it. And in this case, my drums are very loud, so I'm going to throw a limiter on here. Let's just do effects in this video, why not? See, I freaking love that limiter. It gives me as much noise as I can possibly have without going over that, so I think that's awesome. It's a really cool idea. So, okay, it gives it kind of a jungly feel. This gives it a cooler vibe. So, one thing I do want to do is I want to turn on the return. And, what we're going to do is we're going to add, or we're going to go into here. This is what this is really good for as well. And not only mastering and such, but this. And, alright, so we're going to go to our A return. Close the DOM to make it less confusing. Our A return. And we're going to put reverb on it. Okay? And we're going to make it high quality. Make the decay time 150 or so. It's probably about all I want. Okay. And then this one over here, we're going to put on, we're going to do panning. We're going to pan it. So we're going to make it, where's my panning thing? Auto pan. I just want regular pan. Pretty sure I can do it from this. Pretty sure I can do it another way. So, we'll just bring that down because I really don't want that. If I'm correct, you can pan it by... okay, cool. So I'm going to need this. So, I really don't want a reverb on any of... okay. I want a bit of reverb. So what you want to do is you want to put just a little bit through. And if you only let a little bit through, that's all it will give you. Let's see. Okay, so then I can just go through here and I'm taking out the bongo. You can keep it. I'm not a big fan of percussion. I just know a lot of people are. That's the only reason why I did it. So, I'm just going to take that out. But you can keep it. Go ahead if you want to. It's just taking up my EQ. That's all it means to me. Some less EQ room. Okay. And then, what we're going to do now is I'm going to try to pan. Friggin' remember how I did it yesterday. How do I not remember? I do it like all the time. Oh, that's why. Okay, so... okay, we're gonna insert another return. Okay, because we need one. Okay, so this one's gonna go all the way up to the right, 50R, and this one's gonna go 50L. Okay, so B return is right, pan. And C return is left pan. And be careful, it's kind of coming off on me, it's being sensitive. Let me make sure the B one, yeah, okay, and then might as well, okay, that one's already called reverb, good. So, we have this B one as the right pan and the C one as the left pan, so we can just go in here and we'll know. Okay, so, oh, that's what the panning is, okay. I knew there was a way, I was just, like, brain fart munching. Okay, so then, well, I kind of wanted to do this, it's going to be just easy. So we'll just kind of put each one about quarter of the way, and then every other one will go A, C, and then B. And this really gives it a nice variation. I really like the effect of these. Okay. The ride, we don't need any. So, the open head, I don't want any, and the kick head, I don't want any. Okay. The kick head, I kind of want to automate. Yeah, we'll go. Okay, one thing I like to do if I'm going to automate things is just I grab my pencil tool, and then wherever I'm going to put 2 lines, I just put that right before it. So then I'll have dots perfectly where I want them. So there's a dot perfectly set on that line, just for me. So I just like that. And then I can go right here in the middle and put those 2 right there. Okay. So take that one off. Take that one off. Take that one off. Okay, then you can just copy, just go over from here, and then just duplicate the envelope. So it's curled all D. I just did something weird and I don't know what it was. So we're gonna go back. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I was doing shift control D. Okay, so now we have some cool panning on here. Alright. Okay. So, there we go with our drums. I'm liking it quite a bit. I might want to put a few effects on here. I don't think I do, but let me just look. No, I pretty much covered it. Okay, yeah, that's it for the drum video. One thing I do want to tell you if you're doing your own track, make sure the kick is not like 1,000 times louder than the snare, or vice versa, because it just sounds really stupid. So make sure your kick and your snare are about the same value. You want them to be about evened out. Okie dokie. Alright, that's about it for this video. So, next we get to go on to the intro, and we'll do some glitchy vocal chopping, some bass, I call it a bass preview. It's just like a little preview of what the growl for the drop will be, and you're just kind of saying, here it comes, you know, some pads, some intro crap, some build-ups, all that good fun stuff. And remember, you can download all the samples I use in this video in the sample pack that's in the description of maybe all of my. I'm planning on making on all of them, then uploading them. So I'm probably gonna put it in the first one, and then just have, or like I might make like an intro when it's all done, so you can hear what the final thing sounds like. and then I'll put the sample pack in that. Or I'll just do it all. I don't know. So instead of gibber jabbering, I'll get moving on. And I'll see you guys in the intro. It should be exciting.